This is it, Korat, Thailand. And there they are down there waiting for us to put on the show. What a switch. From the cold in Korea to the tropical heat in Thailand. We defrosted so fast they had to keep a drip pan under us. But frostbite or sunshine, the welcome was always the same.
Here we are at Camp Yusutai in happy Korat, Thailand. This is located between Laos, Burma, Malaya, and Cambodia. Put it another way, we're lost. Oh, this is a beautiful afternoon, and by the way, I have two audiences here today. Look at these kids back here. Getting my good side, they know something. They're beautiful, aren't they? I've never worked to a field of hat racks before. It's just what we needed here, the neighborhood mice. Are they Thai mice, really? Well, we're thrilled to be here, and it's a pleasure to be here looking at this beautiful butterfly collection. Butterfly, that's a fellow who never goes out with the same girl. Over here, Susie Wong is not a movie, it's a way of life. I really enjoyed this visit to Thailand. It's a strange, exotic place, and you meet such interesting people. I wish you could see some of their costumes. They're so colorful and gay, and, oh, pardon me, sir.
Are you talking to me or my brother?
Are you, by any chance, Siamese twins?
Well, you might say we're stuck on each other.
Oh, my, that's very unusual, isn't it?
No, we've always been a very close family.
Oh, I'm so surprised. He's always talked like he had two heads. How does a thing like this happen?
My mother went to a 1-cent sale.
Well, she got cheated. Can't your brother talk?
Oh, yes, but he had a very rough night last night.
Oh, that's too bad. What happened?
I got juiced.
You mean you were drunk?
No, he was. I love the stuff.
Are you putting me on?
Love to have you. Hope a three's a crowd.
Must be awkward at times. Do you go out on dates?
Oh, that depends. What do you have in mind?
You know, you're nuttier than a fruitcake.
I'm better off than he is. He's fruitier than a nut cake.
Hey, right now, I'd like you to meet one of the most beautiful girls alive. That's not just my opinion. It's her official title, Miss World. And here she is, the pride of Putney, from London, England, Miss Ann Sidney. Right here.
Got that Mercy beat?
Yeah. Don't you think? You wish the world was in that shape?
Yeah.
How about this child? Do I know how to pack or not? Welcome aboard, Ann, and congratulations on being the new Miss World.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hope, and good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, and pip-pip. She'd make a wonderful top sergeant, wouldn't she? And I want to apologize for hurrying you over here from London, but I didn't want any of these fellows to miss you.
That's quite all right, Mr. Hope. I was most anxious to come. I've never been to America before.
She doesn't know.
What state is this?
I'm going to get a line in here, you know. This is Arizona. They moved it here the day after the elections. You heard about our election elections, didn't you?
Oh, yes. I do hope I get a chance to meet your new king. Lyndon Bird II.
I hope she's not in a hurry for her citizenship. Say, for the technically men in the audience, technically minded men in the audience, would you mind describing yourself?
Yes, I'm 5'8", weigh 120 pounds, have black hair, and my measurements are...
I'm sorry, fellas, the rest is classified information. No, I think you better tell him. You better tell him.
36, 24, 36.
Which is the exact reverse of mine. 24, 36, 48. 52, I wear galoshes. Get out here awful fast. What do you want?
I realize...
Theft?
I don't want to interrupt, but you two make such a beautiful picture. Can I take a shot for the camp newspaper?
What are you with, Popular Mechanics? What are you with, kid? What are you with? You with the Korat bladder?
I'm with the camp newspaper.
Are you? Well, go ahead, take a shot if you want. Anything you want.
I got to get a flashbulb.
What?
I got to get a flashbulb.
Here, I just happen to have one with me. Here you are. Nobody ever gets away from me. Take an album if you want.
Could you step back a little bit?
Step back, you mean?
No, just a little bit.
Where do you want me to go, to the next town?
Thank you. Now, Miss World, if you'll come with me to the darkroom, I'll give you a print.
What kind of thing is that? Come with me to the darkroom. You know... Yes, Colonel, how are you?
I'm Colonel Shrimp. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you to this base.
Oh, thank you, Colonel.
Now, if there's anything you want or need, all you have to do is just ask.
No, everything is just... Oh, yeah. Well, there is one thing.
Well, what's that, Bob?
I'd like a dozen copies of the camp newspaper tomorrow.
Newspaper?
Yeah.
We don't have any newspaper on this post.
It's the same all over the world. You can never get a taxi when you need one. This is real off-Broadway. Our accommodations were really ad-lib. The men changed in the dining room and the girls dressed in the chapel.
Thank you very much, Colonel Young. Very thrilled to be here in Takhli Air Base. In happy Takhli, Thailand. But Thailand is really, that's formerly Siam, you know, famous the world over for its cats, twins, temples, and Yul Brynner. King and I was a wonderful picture based on Siamese history. I'm sure none of us will ever forget Yul Brynner's great performance as Mr. Clean. I finally figured out why they call it Siam. It's solid pussycat country. Well, it's a beautiful country. This is the Venice of the Far East. You can get anywhere you want to go here by water. And if you drink it, you'll get there twice as fast. You've never seen so many rivers and canals in your life. The whole place looks like somebody forgot to replace the manhole cover. You have to be careful when you visit a girl who lives on one of the canals. If her husband comes home, when the tide's against you, you've had it. You laughed like you swam against a tide. On wash day, the whole country looks like an open-air laundromat. People live in houseboats and are served by floating markets. You can just sit there and anything you want will float by. And a lot of things you don't.
In Bangkok, I was called into a meeting with our two hard-working project officers from the Pentagon, Colonel Red Beasley and Colonel Larry Glab. I thought they were going to tell me that Vietnam had been canceled. They assured me we were going, but our schedule would be changed to confuse the enemy. We'd have to go into Vietnam through the servants' entrance and make as little noise as possible. That night, Their Majesties, the King and Queen of Thailand, invited us for dinner, and I accepted for the whole cast and crew. You know how actors run for a free meal. They were delightful hosts, and the King democratically auditioned for Les's band. Les and the King have a lot in common. They're both amateur musicians. He's so young to be playing the palace. It took me years. The Queen not only proved herself gracious, but also courageous by dancing with a fellow who appears to be wearing galoshes. All the girls had a prince in tow. If his man had his way, the jam session would have lasted all night. But it was D-Day for us. Our Matt's plane was waiting. Next stop, Vietnam.